So a guy was asking recently about the brake link between the master cylinder and the pedal. There's a safety concern with these. The pivot where the ball goes into the socket wears down and gets loose, and if it gets loose enough, it could theoretically pop out, and there goes your brakes. So this is an area you need to inspect and replace if there's any noticeable wear. Another option is to go with a replacement type. There are a few of these on the market. You can make them yourself. This particular one is sold by From the Frame Up, and it's a much stronger design, and it also lets you put it in two halves, so makes it a lot easier to get in there. The originals are pretty tough to install sometimes. So this is the link that I just showed being loose in the car. Couple smacks of a hammer and it came right apart. So it was very worn and needed to be replaced. This is the modern replacement type installed. I don't like that it has an incorrect thread here. It's a smaller thread, so you have to put the small thread through a larger threaded hole and put a nut on each side. So it makes it kind of a pain to adjust, and I just don't like doing that, but it works fine. Just make sure that with this style you get this pivot turned exactly vertical, since it only works in one direction, unlike the original type, which is a ball socket, so it accounts for a little misalignment better than this type does. But this type works just fine. So that basically covers it. Just a quick safety inspection and what you need to do if you find a problem. Remember to leave a little bit of space between the push rod and the piston in the master cylinder, just to feel a tiny bit of play in the brake pedal. That's good, just to make sure you're not putting any pressure into the braking system while you're driving down the road. So that's about it. Safe motoring.